I want to talk to you about a video you may have recently seen on social media. I am referring to this video.
Aside, because if you get in my way, there's going to be problems. You understand?
I didn't break any laws. I just wanted to help someone who couldn't afford help.
That video. And a lot of people sent me that video, but just in case you didn't see that video or you're not familiar with this niche, allow me to explain. There are several creators on the internet who are guys who own lawn care services, and they've created a nice little corner of social media for themselves where they go out, they identify houses that are overgrown, and perhaps it's got an elderly resident or someone who can't afford to cut their lawn, or they're dealing with medical issues, and then they offer to do it for free in exchange for recording it and telling a little story about the people or whatever it may be. Then they post it online, and those do very, very well. It's kind of soothing, relaxing, and makes you feel good to watch. And in that video that I just showed, the guy who does that is being confronted by law enforcement, and those police officers are telling him, if you keep cutting this person's grass, we're going to arrest you, and claims that he was put in cuffs and all of this because, according to the audio in that video, the police in that town have a service where they charge to fix someone's lawn if that person is facing fines from the city, and they looked at it like he was poaching their business. Almost like if you see somebody giving a ticket to someone for a parking meter violation and you put change in the meter as they're trying to do it, sometimes they see that as obstruction. They were kind of playing it off that way. And a lot of people were like, this is bullshit, this is wrong, and sent it to me saying, please do something about this. And when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, this is awful. What is this? And so I started doing just minimal digging, and red flags started red flagging. So first of all, that came from this account on TikTok, and you may notice that it's private, which is interesting. Because last week it looked like this. It was wide open. Of course it is. They want to get views, and they were getting some views. Here's one with the cops, 9.8 million, 7.6 million. See this? So this is that original video that I just showed you, and there's two more, as if he's uploaded the same video again twice. Only I'm going to play that first video, and then I'm going to play the next two videos, and you tell me if you notice anything different.
I just wanted to help someone who couldn't afford help. Today, I went to mow the lawn.
Aside, because if you get in my way, there's going to be problems. You understand?
I didn't break any laws. I just wanted to help someone who couldn't afford help.
Aside, because if you get in my way, there's going to be problems. You understand?
I didn't break any laws. I just wanted to help someone who couldn't afford help.
So same cops in the beginning, same voiceover, but different footage of what appears to be different yards being cut. That's odd. But all three of these videos start with these police officers confronting the guy cutting the lawn. Would you like to see more of what happened during that confrontation?
Aside, because if you get in my way, there's going to be problems. You understand?
Not really. What's the problem?
It's called obstructing a police officer from doing their job.
There's
There's a court order saying that I can go in at any time and get that child.
Well, that didn't sound like it was about lawn care, because it wasn't. That video came from this profile. It's right there, and it seems to be some sort of a child custody issue thing in Canada. So not related to that guy cutting the lawn at all. So he took footage from this and put it in his video to make it seem like he was being stopped by the police? Well, if we're going to have to make that kind of accusation, we should know who is he. And as you can see at the top there, it says Lawn Guy Kai. But underneath, the actual username is Compilation Sir, which seems odd. I want you to take a close look at that logo right there, The Lawn Guy, because that is the logo of this YouTuber, The Lawn Guy. And you may notice there is no Kai attached to it. It just says The Lawn Guy. And this guy you see right here is The Lawn Guy, and he is not the guy from the videos that we saw. In those videos, though, you can see the logo on the back of this guy's jacket, and that's because that's Phil's Lawn Care, another YouTuber who creates this kind of lawn maintenance content. Not Kai, not the lawn guy, but it's his footage being used in that. But someone's voice was in that video claiming that they were stopped by the police. Who made that video? Was it Phil's Lawn Care? Was it the lawn guy? It was neither. Neither one of them created any content where they were claiming that the police had a business and threatened to arrest them, etc., etc. So who recorded that voiceover? No one did. It's AI. And you may be like, are you sure? I don't know about that. Let me play you another video that was on that account's page where you can clearly hear that it's AI because it doesn't know how to pronounce a word.
I showed up today to help clean up an overgrown yard for an elderly woman. Real sweet, lives alone, can barely walk without a cane.
It didn't know that in that context, it should have been she lives and not she lives, because it's AI and it does no better. And if you're wondering why would someone do this, your answer is right there. Because they monetize these videos and they're making a shit ton of money. It's not enough that they steal actual creators' work and put it up and put it out there to make money for themselves. They're actually taking it, chopping it, screwing it, adding AI, creating false narratives. They've stolen footage from multiple accounts to do this. And then people posted it everywhere, and it did exactly what they hoped. So, I hope that this person, whoever runs this account, I hope their account gets banned. I hope that they lose everything. I hope they lose all of the money that they earned from those views. If you get the account banned before the payout happens, which wouldn't be until like middle of next month, they will lose that. So you should probably report them.